Okay, this video is to ask you the question, are you sick of making inconsistent income in your coaching business? Now, there's different reasons for why you would have inconsistent income in your business, but essentially, you need a system. You need a predictable system to generate leads so that you can predict your clients that you're bringing in, and therefore you can predict your income. Right? Predictability is power. Now ask yourself, get the foundation right first. Do you have a niche, right? Do you have an irresistible offer? An irresistible offer is something that you put out to your target market, or you put it out on social media. It's designed to bring in an influx of leads. So I recommend, for example, what we're doing right now is we're running a challenge very shortly. We're just promoting it right now. We've got a 4-day challenge. 3-4 weeks ago, I actually ran also a webinar, like a masterclass as well, on how to reach 50K per month in your coaching business. So a webinar or a masterclass or a challenge, I believe right now these are the top 2 ways to bring in an avalanche of clients, that is going to give you consistent people to sell off the back end of that. Okay. Now, the other thing is, do you have a good program? You need a really good program, because if you have a good program, you're going to get consistent referrals for every time people do that program with you, right? The other thing with a good program is you don't want it to be too cheap. Like, I spoke to somebody who said, oh, Luke, I've got this program. We're doing calls and they're paying me $50 a week. So when I sign them up, they're doing $50 a week. And I'm like, all right, so you spend an hour on the phone for someone to spend $50 a week with you. It's going to take you 10 weeks to get $500. That's taking you too long, right? What you need is a medium to high ticket program that's somewhere between $1,500, plus for the price of that ticket. That's going to give you money. So you need a medium to high ticket program, right? Do you have a lead generation system? So inconsistent income comes from inconsistent actions, right? You should be posting, systematically on the same days every week, no matter how you feel. This is the problem with a lot of coaches, is you're not taking consistent actions because your actions are based on how you feel rather than what you just need to do and what the business needs, right? I want you to think about that, because that's a bit of a mindset shift. Like, are you taking action only based on what you feel, rather than what the actual business needs are, right? If you just acted based on what the business needs are, then you would take a lot more consistent action. Would solve your problem very quickly. You need to know what to do, but at least you could execute on that once you knew. So that's an important thing. You should be posting on your personal Facebook page about 3 to 6 times a week. That's your know, like, and trust market. You should be posting on your business page, on your LinkedIn page, on your Instagram, and 10 Facebook groups, Monday to Friday, 5 days a week. Right? Then you should be writing, 20 plus or 30 plus messages a day, trying to get people to join your Facebook group or to book a call with you, right? You should be hitting those 30 messages every single day. Then there's consistency there. Then you should be getting from there, at least 3 calls a day would be great, right? Then you should be going on other people's podcasts and have your target audience, or interview people on your podcast that have your target audience. And then creating really good content so they share it, right? But if I were you, this is what I did, is I created I basically had a whiteboard of all the actions that I needed to do each day. And I put Monday to Friday up the top, and I would tick off what I did each day. I would tick it off. Now I use an Excel sheet to tick off what I need to do each day, but a lot of you are probably not even measuring what you're doing. So, you can't manage what you don't measure. And whatever you measure, you will be able to grow if you measure it, right? But a lot of you are not measuring your actions. Measure what you're doing, how many times you're posting, measuring, basically how many people you're asking to call, like how many people are you messaging, how many posts are you doing a day, how many lives are you doing, how many podcasts are you doing, how many referrals are you asking for every week? Measure all this stuff, and then you're going to be able to improve it and grow it, right? That's how to do it. So hopefully that helps you. Just start with those actions that you need to do each day, and then ask yourself, what are the 20% of actions that are going to give you 80% of your results? Because 20% of what you're doing is giving you 80% of your clients, and therefore 80% of the money that's coming into the business. So start to think like that and just do more of the 20%. That's what's going to cause this thing to grow the fastest. All right, great. Hope you got some awesome value out of that, and go out there and measure what you're doing and start being consistent.